Hey everybody, my name is James Nicolau. I am doing a video prompt response for my Bio 170 class, UW Superior, titled Disappearing Bees. Now the prompt says, what relationship do bees have with other organisms in their communities, plants, mites, and people, and why are so many hives dying off? Now in terms of dying off, they are dying off in troves. What I mean by that is in 1945, the experts recommend, so not 1945, excuse me, the World War II area, experts believe that there was about 4.5 million colonies of bees. Today, we're down to 2. So in 70 to 80 years, we just dropped over half. That's pretty bad. Now, why is that bad? So, in terms of plants, people, and animals, that's huge. So, uh, plants need pollen to reproduce. That is how they reproduce. That is how they survive. And without that, plants will wither off. So if the bees are the ones doing all the hard work of carrying the pollen, because they're one of the largest pollinators with their 20,000 species that they have, they're doing all the heavy work for us in terms of helping these plants grow and reproduce. So that's huge for us. Now you're going, okay, so what? It's just flowers. The big thing is most fruit and vegetables are angiosperms, and angiosperms are plants that flower. That is how they reproduce. So when most of our fruits and vegetables are things that need pollen to reproduce and grow. I don't know about you, but I like to eat. I'm a big dude. Jokes aside, uh, without these bees pollinating anything, the plants will suffer, wither out, die out, and have a much lower yield. So we're going to starve too, on top of the plants starving out and dying. That's not good for any of us. Now, in terms of relating to mites, actually relates to Marla Spivak. She's the one that did the video we were watching. It relates to her kind of a square of multiple reasons of the bees dying off. Now, the mites fall under the diseases and parasites. There is this little blood-sucking mite. I do not remember the name off the top of my head. I apologize. But it latches onto the bees and it sucks the blood out of them, pumps viruses in them to weaken them so I can use them as just a free food source. That will not only kill them or make them very weak, make them much less efficient at their job in terms of providing food for the colony, which is the pollen. That's why the bees need the pollen, or just pollinating plants in general. Now, pesticides, that's pretty self-explanatory. We're pumping so many pesticides in that kills anything, including bees. Monocultures, we're producing so much of the same type of plant that when they are done flowering, bees have nowhere to go. And that creates a flowerless landscape, in which we're doing a ton of that by developing. If bees have nowhere to go to grab their food or to pollinate, they're going to die off. They're going to starve, and the colonies will wither. And if bees disappear, well, we probably will too, unfortunately.